Okay. This video will show you how you can import output from Suite2p into Mesmerize and use it for downstream analysis. So for the purpose of this tutorial, I just created a new project in order to show you an ROI type column that can be useful for Suite2p output information. If you're not familiar with creating a new project or on this project configuration window, you can take a look at one of the first quick overview tutorials to learn about that. So now I will create an ROI type column called S2P is cell, and this column will be used to hold some classifier information that Suite2p outputs for each ROI. Okay, save and apply that. Let's open a viewer. And I will be using an image and Suite2p output data that was given to me by Simon Dast at Brown. And this actually helped me to create this import module. So I will open the TIFF file as any other TIFF file. I don't have associated metadata for this, so I'll just open the TIFF file. So there is the TIFF file. And since I have not loaded metadata for this image file, I will manually enter some mandatory metadata, which is the sampling rate of the data. And that's quite simple to do. Just do get meta FPS. Let's just say 10 hertz. Okay. And to import the Suite2p output, we go here, the Suite2p importer, and we must select the directory that contains all the Suite2p output files that is associated to this recording and to this recording only. So this dir contains all the associated output files. Let's open that. And then over here, you can choose the fnew subtraction percentage. So this is used for subtracting neuropil contamination. The Suite2p documentation has more information on what this is about. And if you select this, it will only import ROIs that were classified as cells by Suite2p. Okay, so let's import that. Okay, so we have the ROI Manager, and regardless of where your data output came from, whether it be Suite2p, Cayman, or manual ROIs, the way that the ROI Manager functions is the same. So we can explore our ROIs, same as before, and what you can see here, this tag, so S2P is cell. So this is the classifier information that's imported from Suite2p. And this data column that we have here, S2P is cell, corresponds exactly to what we have set here in the project configuration. So the Suite2p module just uses this column to store this information. And as I said, you don't need to have this column set in your project configuration, but if you do, it will import that information and place it here. Okay, so just to show you how you can use this in downstream analysis, let's just add it to the project. Say animal A, child B. Take a few seconds to add it to the project. Okay, it's done. And now let's load it in the flowchart. And if you want to learn about more comprehensive analysis in the flowchart, there are a few videos from the main tutorial video series that go into detail on this. Now, I'll just show you how you can perhaps visualize this in a heat map. Okay. So we've got raw curves. And, well, there's only raw curves here. Okay, so yeah, so this is, well, there's quite a bit of motion in this video, so that's why you're seeing this smear. But yeah, this, the rest of Mesmerize functions exactly in the same way, regardless of where your imaging data came from. And if you would like me to incorporate another importer, that is usually quite simple. I'm happy that Simon Dast was willing to share this, and he actually asked for this feature, which is why I incorporated it, and I think it can be useful for other people who use Suite2p. So if there's some other importer that you'd be interested in me implementing, you can ask me on Jitter, or you could also use the Mesmerize API, which is well documented, and implement it yourself.